early morning hours of September 26, 1879, a lit kerosene lamp fell to the floor of the Empire Bakery and instantly ignited the highly combustible pine building. Flames from the Sherman Street Bakery spread to a neighboring hardware store, igniting 8 kegs of blasting powder. The intense explosion produced lofty flames that mixed with a strong breeze, making certain its destructive route would spread to Main Street. The alarm rang out, startling the sleeping townspeople and alerting the volunteer fire department to spring into action. Their response was quick, and the men did their best with limited firefighting equipment. The lack of a consistent and dependable water suppression system only compounded the urgent situation. To overcome these obstacles, firefighters took the necessary step to destroy some buildings to create fire breaks. With a hefty dose of hard work and determination, the fire had been extinguished by dawn. Deadwood community members turned out to assess the damage for themselves. The sight was staggering. 175 structures were destroyed. 270 businesses had been displaced, and fireproof storage buildings were reduced to ruins. The total damage was estimated at $1.6 million. Incredibly, only one life was lost. Casino Jack, a deaf gambler, failed to hear the commotion and perished in his hotel room. Deadwood, a town known for its hardy, rugged, and spirited determination, began to rebuild as the embers cooled and merchants with goods to sell reopened. Bar owners were among the quickest to respond, creating makeshift bars by placing boards across barrels. Nothing fancy, but indeed a welcome sight. Other businesses took up short-term residence in surviving fireproofs and tents. Wagon loads of lumber appeared, and temporary structures replaced the piles of fire-induced wreckage. More substantial structures followed. 148 frame and 112 brick buildings graced the business district just 6 weeks after the inferno. The citizens of Deadwood used their experience with the fire as a cautionary warning to guide the town's recovery process. A hook and ladder company properly outfitted with firefighting equipment was established. The muddy strip of dirt that had been Main Street was soon to be upgraded with brick pavers, making transportation of firefighters and equipment easier and speedier. The town gained access to a plentiful water supply to help suppress large and small fires. Structures built with brick and mortar accounted for 50% of the business buildings. The remaining were constructed with wood, most often of a quality far better than the pitch-infused raw pine. In the aftermath of the fire, Deadwood's Main Street business district was transformed from a rough and coarse set of buildings cobbled together one on top of the other to a more permanent, settled, and Victorian feel, which is what visitors see today.